So we have over a dozen artists located all over the world working on 1820 and all of the other projects we do here at that studio.
So you've likely seen the teaser for String Theory, but we wanted to talk you through a little bit of the workflow for it.
Action! We're live at the scene at the Timberline Lodge. Professor Moon, how do you feel about being eaten and torn asunder by the beast?
Well, I'm not really happy about it.
The scenes I am cutting together are two action scenes. One takes place in a basement and one takes place in a snowstorm. I put temp effects in to show the basic movement of the creatures and also to provide a reference for the visual effects artist.
I've received the edit from Monica, and the first thing I'm going to do is I want to grab all these shots where we've got temp VFX and then send them over to After Effects with dynamic linking.
In several shots, we used After Effects integration with Cinema 4D to block out the animation and make sure that everything is fine and that we can proceed.
Kanen was very helpful in telling us exactly how he wanted the time warp bubble to look, and once the base effect for this was set up, David Ariev went in and gave it the cool solar flare look.
One of the things that was discussed is whether or not the existing mesh of a creature model could handle a hair simulation.
I'm a big fan of open fifth chords. So we took that down the octave because we wanted to sound really aggressive.
With this type of tease, there was no dialogue at all. So what we had to come up with is the sound of the whole teaser.
So I got the session from Joseph. He did the basic layout, so to speak, and now my task is the final mix, the mastering, sound design elements.
So because Kanen had sent me a single QuickTime file, I used the scene change detect to break it up into the clips you see here in the timeline. That made it easier to get my grades back to Kanen. All I had to do was save a look for each shot, and that in the Finder then creates look files as well as a JPEG thumbnail. And Kanen then took these looks that you see here right back into Premiere and applied to each clip the Lumetri effect.
The effect as the guy leaves the basement is cool. We should use that same effect when he appears in the snow to kind of tie it all together.
The creature looks really good, but it doesn't seem to be interacting with the snow very well. When it takes that first launch, I think it should kick up some snow.
Not bad. Now, I think there's a version of this that might be interesting. If we take that shot of Maple in the basement and move it to the end of the piece, so we have a nice button at the end.
The integration between Premiere and SpeedGrade and After Effects and then Cinema 4D, we found that by combining all of these elements together, we were actually able to create these amazing scenes where each component was done by, in many cases, a different artist and in many cases all over the world.